What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Kofi gang. What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Kofi gang for being here, being involved, and being active. Today we are going to focus on 방탄소년단. We are in session. One of the most recommended videos that you guys have requested for me to check out is Idol. Now we are going to go through a 3-level form of reaction here. We're going to check out the music video, we're going to check out a live performance of my choice, and then we're going to check out an explanation video as well, just so we can understand the scope of the information that we're trying to convey and the theories surrounding that as well. Anyway, shout out to Pantan, each member. Shout out to President, shout out to V, shout out to Jen, shout out to RM, shout out to J-Hope, shout out to Sugar, shout out to JK, shout out to what's the other one? What's the other one? Jimin. All right, okay. What was that? I forgot the other one. Interesting how my brain works. Anyway, shout out to you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any other recommendations, let me know in the comment sections below, or slide in my DMs on Instagram. Find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, or Twitch. Let's go. Big hit. Okay. Okay. All right, they be looking serious in this. Hello, Jimin. Okay. President.
Can't call me artist. Can't call me idol. 아니었던 다른 뭐라 해도 idol.
Okay. J-Hope. That was some great camera work there with the left and the right. That was nice. Sugar. They are really using a lot of colors and setting, a lot of green screen work as well in here, but these are beautiful costumes that you're wearing. The suits, the changes, the setting, the props, this is really cool. And I love how from the start is building up. So we have that whistle that is kind of like giving you an alarm, getting you ready, building up your morale for something to come, right? Kind of like preparing you for a war or something like that. That whistle noise that constantly goes on in the background, and then we're having a lot of snare roll as well, so giving that kind of vibe, right? Building us up. Very interesting. I haven't paid attention to the lyrics, have I? No, I haven't. Okay, well, anyway. Yes, sir. I've always been myself. These are pretty cool filters, man. Shout out to V. This dude has the best visuals, man. Shout out to V, man. Oh. Okay. I remember watching this in the what was it that we watched? MAMA 2018 or 2019, whichever one that we watched, right? Which one was it? 2020, 2019, 2018? Which one was it? One of them, they performed this, and I thought that was just madness. The performance, the dance moves, and I'm watching this now, and I'm like, you know what? I understand why that was such a big hype. That song is such a big hype, especially that rhythm there with the like song, that hip hop dance hall vibe that they throws in there, man, with the bass. Oh man, that is so good, bro. That is so. I'm just taking it back because I want to see Jimin again. Do I care? No, I don't. I swear they find different styles of seating every single time, man. Look at Jin. I love. Oh wait, they change seating positions here. That's V, and then they change the seating position. Oh wow, I didn't notice that. Wait, hold up. I didn't notice that. So that was Jin, and then he watched, and then that was V sitting in his position. So that was V sitting in his position, right? And then it comes back to him. Now that's V, and then Jin is sitting in that position. That's so cool, man. I'm loving this melodic rap from JK, bro. Yo, JK is getting me hyped. Love the harmony. Oh. I love WG. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Come on. Oh my days. This is so cool. That's so cool, bro. The animation, the dance moves, the beat, everything, the colors, everything is just so happy, man. I love this. I think I just found my new favorite song of BTS, and I'm gonna add it to my playlist on Spotify, and I'll be playing it in my car and in my live streams and a lot of the time. So stay tuned for that one. Ooh, did you see that zoom in effect, or that kind of animation effects in the background? Like all their faces are kind of like filtered out and blurred out, and then they zoom in. That is so cool, bro. The yellow. Oh, come on, Jen. Oh. Sugar. Oh, did you guys notice that? Those two figures in the background, when Sugar did that, yo, yeah, they jumped into the front. That's wow. Oh my days. This was a party. I didn't know I was attending. I didn't know I was attending a party. I didn't know. This moment here was iconic when they all did the Guara Guara dance. That oh man, it's such a smooth African dance, man, and I love seeing it. So wait. So these are all copies of themselves. Look at RM. Oh, I'm loving RM, bro. Look at RM. I'm loving RM, bro. Oh, this is the coolest thing. This is the coolest thing, bro. I'm sick of this, bro. Seriously, I'm sick of how good they are. Why are they this good, bro? Nah, they can't be this good. This is so good. Like, this song is just crazy good. Seriously, like my new favorite song of BTS. All right, listen, let's quickly watch the live performance of it before my camera, the battery of my camera decides to give up on me. So this is a live performance with English subs, so thank goodness for that. All right, let's get it working. This in the Tokyo Dome. Okay. Whoa! I love that logo, the BTS logo. Is that Beyond the Scene, isn't it? BTS. Oh. Okay. Come on, JK. I must say, listen, BTS footwork is so fun to watch. The way their footwork synchronizes in that same manner, and man, it's just so fun to watch. I know. President. Obviously, the translation is telling me that it's music, right? Because, you know, how else would I know, right? Anyway, luckily they have an actual translation in there, so that's pretty cool. I love the lyrics, so good. I love myself. No, me, Jimmy. But anyway. I'm doing me all the time. Oh, look at those! Look at that dance move! Look at that choreography, man! That movement, yeah! Look at them going around! Oh! Oh my days! Man, listen, I envy everyone that's there, bro, because I would be dancing my face off. Come on, hobby. Come on, B. That running man, this man, the choreography is so intense. And then they're moving to this moment here. Now they're moving to the left. At first they moved to the right. The first part of the chorus they moved to the right. Now they're moving to the left, whichever way you're watching it. Whoa. Do you know how many African dance moves that I'm seeing right here, man? It's just so fun. I'm seeing Azonto being put in here. I'm seeing Gwara Gwara being put in here. I'm seeing there was a dance in Ghana that was called Ember, right? And I know dance is universal, just like music is universal, right? Like there are some dance moves that are being obviously depicted here that were the same depicted in Ghana or some parts of Africa, and who is to say who originated what? Who knows, man? It's so universal we can't say, right? But there are some dances that are originated from some places, right? So I understand all of that, but I'm seeing a lot of these dance similarities, and I'm just like, oh my days, man. The dance moves are so fun. It's just so good, bro. Yeah. Don't look at me. Don't do that. Don't look at me when I'm watching Jimin. Don't. I must say, besides doing some of the MMA fight, live reactions, this would probably be the second most fun I've had doing a reaction video. It's just so fun doing a BTS reaction video. This would be the second. I enjoyed it so much, man, because I love dancing. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyway, DK, is it DK TV? Oh, it is DK TV. Let's watch the explanation of this. I don't think my camera will permit me in this time. So my camera is probably going to go off in the middle, so you're going to see an awkward cut to the next scene if it goes up. So let's go. Explanation, Idol, let's go.
BTS's new MV Idol is making everybody go nuts. So much things are going around, and of course there are already a lot of attempts to decipher it or link it to previous theories. But rather than going into theories and unverified speculations, in today's video I will try to stay even more true to the MV and the lyrics itself. There will be mainly two parts. First, the lyric and MV dissection, and second, the Korean cultural references.
Okay.
So without further ado, let's go into the MV and lyric dissection.
Okay.
Can't call me artist.
Artist.
Can't call me idol.
Idol.
Artist, idol, I don't care. RM is saying that he doesn't give a shit about what people call him by anymore. But one thing to notice is, when he's saying
yes, I was about to say that. I was about to say the beginning is really reminds me of the Sigh That music video. It really reminded me of that. I was just about to say, I was like, I don't know. This is why people pause and talk, because once a point, they remember a point and then they don't pause to talk about it, they forget it. I really wanted to talk about it, but I didn't pause at that time. Very interesting.
아니면 또 다른 뭐라 해도, he comically dances to Psy's new face choreography. So apparently he doesn't care how many new faces he has. In the latter part of the MV, look at what the choreography looks like. You saw it, right?
Alright, yeah.
But let's try to chop this lyric into a different way again. Let's stop the lyrics at I don't, without the care. Not only does it sound exactly like idol, connecting it with the second line that comes before it, it becomes like this. So if you try to chop the lyrics in that way, it would have the meaning of, whatever you choose to call me, aren't you going to call me an idol again? This is called a 답정너 situation in Korean, which means you've already set your own answer inside your head anyways. So as you might know, in Korea,
답정너.
hip-hop artists or singers that are in idol groups are not taken seriously, and they're actually looked down upon. While RM said that he doesn't care about what other people call him anymore, at the same time he's trying to criticize these people that call them this and that, or maybe labeling them as idols.
I see.
These lyrics are pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, straightforward.
J-Hope is proud of whatever he is, and most importantly, he's free.
Oh, playing J-Hope's. Yeah, I need to see that. I need to go into J-Hope's solos.
He has no irony anymore of who he is because he's always just himself. But one thing we should focus here are the artifacts that have been sitting on the table since the beginning of the MV.
Okay.
On the table, we see two things, a sailor ship and a globe. And now there's an airplane in the background.
Yeah.
As J-Hope addresses in his song Airplane 2, the airplane, globe, and ship all represent their current status, the freedom they have now, and pride for global success/influence.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Like it. Like it. Like it.
In this part of the MV, it's natural to have questions about what the drawings in the background actually mean.
Yeah.
The drawings seem to be watched by many people and surveillance cameras. And the lyrics are talking about how haters are talking about BTS. Nobody but the members that drew the drawings themselves would actually know the true meaning behind the pictures, but relating to the lyrics, we can guess that it's something like a message towards haters. Maybe it's what BTS members think haters are like, or what they think haters might think of BTS themselves. Suga's drawing is pretty clear. A huge BT21 Shuki is crushing
That actually looks like that actually
BTS themselves. Suga's drawing is pretty clear. A huge BT21 Shuki is crushing haters with his hands.
Oh.
It also has Ilsam, Ilpar, which are references from Deng, being the ultimate card pairs in the game's Hotta. The numbers could also mean their debut year 2013 when they started from the ground, but now in 2018 they are this big. But Jin's picture is kind of hard to understand. He's drawn a kore, which means whale in Korean. Nobody but Jin will know the actual meaning of this, but to just speculate, kore is a slang for two meanings in Korean. First, a very powerful/rich person or group. It's a word used especially a lot in stock market terms. The second slang meaning of kore is actually a dick. Who knows, he might have been responding to the people chattering about this incident.
Oh, what incident?
Orsu is a sound Koreans make when they're excited in traditional old folk music.
Right.
Jiwaja technically means
I'll be using that a lot if I remember it.
It's a song that people sing when the nation is thriving or peaceful. But in short, it's just another sound Koreans make when they're excited and to boost up the rhythm and good feeling of the song. Donggi-dok kung-dorororo is basically a beat used in a specific Korean rhythm called 국거리장단. And for the visuals used in this part, this is the Chinese character 사랑해, which means love.
Oh,
and in the latter part of the MV, there's also a part when Jungkook appears and the word 사랑 is actually written in Korean. In this scene, Jimin stands out among the whirlpool of BTS members. Which could imply that even though BTS is a group and all the members rotate around me, and a lot of people actually talk about us only in a set, nevertheless, I acknowledge my own existence, and I stand out as a unique being. Thus, I love myself. Face Off is a famous movie directed by famous movie director Oh Sam. In the movie,
that was a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed this movie.
Main characters who are an FBI agent and a terrorist get to change their faces. As RM mentioned earlier about new faces, J-Hope is also referencing the movie to show that they can be called or changed into a totally different person. Like his next lyrics state, he can be sometimes a superstar or a superhero. I love myself.
welcome new subs today. Alright.
Suga, Jungkook, and V all say they have so many different people inside them, but they notice that they are all parts of themselves too, so they decide to accept them and love themselves. Plus, you can notice in V's lyric 고민보다는 그냥 달리네 is a reference from their song 고민보다 고, which has the message of YOLO.
Oh, okay. I love this moment. Yes, sir.
어쩌고 basically means haters or people are talking shit about them, like blah 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 blah, this and that. 떠들어대셔, 너나 잘하셔. These two lines are a form of sarcasm that only Koreans will understand.
Yeah.
떠들어대 and 너 are both 반말, which is informal speech. But in the lyrics they attach 셔 and 하셔, which is a traditional form of honorific called 존댓말. So the sentence here is a mix of informal and honorific speech.
I see.
Thus, sentences like 너나 잘하셔, 너나 잘하세요 would be criticizing or being sarcastic towards people who think highly of themselves.
Right.
But one more thing to notice in the MV again is the bunny in the moon. This comes from a Korean mythology that a rabbit on the moon is making the medicine for immortality.
Oh.
Thus, the rabbit on the moon stands for prosperity and immortality in the Korean or East Asian culture.
That's very interesting. Wow, I love folklores in different cultures, man. It's very interesting, man. It's creepy as well.
But why suddenly immortality? Because there's a saying in Korean, 욕을 많이 먹으면 오래 산다. It means if you get cursed a lot, you live long. The lyrics of this part says people are saying all kinds of shit to BTS. So in conclusion, regarding the amount of shit BTS received, they will have immortality and prosperity. Just another fun thing. Rabbit in Korean is called tokki. And in this part, you can hear BTS singing in the background.
And then they had that Michael Jackson head flick there in Thriller, right? Oh man, love it, love it.
A giant shark tries to attack BTS, but they are unaffected, and they keep on singing "You Can't Stop Me Loving Myself." They don't care about the fact that a big shark in the bag is trying to eat them up, but rather they enjoy the situation by saying. Now on to the second part. There are so many Korean traditional references in this MV. The traditional clothing hanbok, the Korean house kiwatjip, the tiger which stands for Korea, the moon rabbit, the Korean fan dance, the word love, and the traditional lion dance called 북청 사자노름. Actually, this dance was done during the full moon, which has the meaning of warding off all bad luck or ghosts, and celebrating to bring prosperity and unity to the village. Furthermore, you can see that the choreographies were also affected by the traditional Korean dance moves, like the head spinning dance, 상모 돌리기.
Oh.
By these references, you can see that BTS is bluntly rebutting the criticism of them being westernized and focusing more overseas. At the end of the MV, if you see very carefully, you can see that the globe has changed from South America to where you can see Korea. Also, on a side note,
I wouldn't know that.
You can see the sun rising in the beginning and lots of other times during the MV, along with the shining moon. And the sun also goes down at the end. The sun, paired up with the artifacts, the globe, and the sailboat, kind of remind you of the 해가 지지 않는 나라, the empire on which the sun never sets, which was a term to describe the Spanish or British Empire in the past when they had so many colonies all over the world. Connected to the earlier references about the moon's prosperity and immortality, the sun also represents the fact that BTS is so global that their fandoms are everywhere around the world,
the sun never
which makes
sets
them
on
a
them.
cultural superpower empire where the sun never sets. At the end of the MV, the sun actually does not completely go down, which means despite the Love Yourself series might have come to an end, they still have so much time and new stuff to show us in the future. Lastly, as the director's comment, I think that the colorful, crazy, distracting style of the MV and the clothes they wore all stand for accepting every single side of you, promoting diversity, accepting differences throughout the world, ultimately by loving yourself.
I love this last moment where they gathered everyone in there, bro. That was so sick. Yep, definitely one of the best BTS songs out there for me. definitely my favorite now, so shout out to them. I'm really appreciative of this video. Shout out to you guys. If you stayed this long, let me know in the comment sections. Leave the comment sections in the purple hearts in there as well. Shout out to you guys. It is my goal to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of this month or sometime in June, so please hit the bell button when you subscribe as well. Hit the subscribe button, which is very important. Like, comment, share, subscribe, which are all important things to help my channel grow. It all depends on what you do. Shout out to you. I know that there are 80% of you who watch my content that are not subscribed to my channel, so shout out to you guys. I really appreciate you for being here, but I also will encourage you to subscribe because I try my best to post as much BTS content as I want. So if you want to see more, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned and we're out. Peace.